Cheers!
Cheers!
Welcome to Cocktail Hour at the Coop. I am Liz from Arrow Acres, my sister Leanne. We are not at our parents' farm, Arrow Acres Farm again. We are in my basement.
But it's not going to be a basement episode. We're going to behave. We got thumbs down last episode.
I think because it wasn't fibery.
Maybe.
But we warned you at the beginning, so
yeah.
really.
Well, also it was a little nuts.
The kids were annoying.
The kids, but they're in bed.
Yes.
So that's why it's late for us. And a lot of you had needles in your toe. That we found out. Many of you had needles in your toe.
Keep talking.
Did you find your x-rays?
Yeah, they're right here.
Oh, no.
Oh, no, they're not right here.
Oh, you're spared.
I really thought
I did have to laugh, though, at all the people that had needles in their toe. Didn't know it was such a common thing to happen to people.
I thought it was in that cabinet. It's probably in the one right in front of us that you guys are sitting on. Yeah, that was funny. I'm not the only person who had that awful pain, that searing hot needle through your bone pain.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. So
welcome back.
Yep. We are going to talk about some finished objects, some whips, some lessons, and it should be pretty quick, hopefully.
Yes. We don't want to drag it on and on and on.
No.
Oh, so our opening, she can figure out how to do it. My mother, our mother, and I remember there were 3 girls in the family, emptied out a closet with all of our old prom dresses.
Not just proms, like our school had a lot of dances. We had mistletoe, which was just the winter dance. We had a Valentine's Day dance. We had Dame's Ball for sophomores. We had junior prom, senior prom. And we had those winter and Valentine dances every year.
There's a lot of dresses in the house. And she still had them in the house. So she was looking for more room in her closet.
12 years worth of dresses.
So we have them and we tried them on. They're not even like half of our body. As you will see, I ripped one completely. But we do plan on donating these dresses.
Them up like
they're like to here, like
half,
this much.
Half my
we
body.
were so little.
Those boys, those smelly boys.
They messed us up.
My rib cage is gigantic now. Like they're just There's no way anything is fitting over that.
No. So we will donate them. There's a lot of places around us that take them for kids that need prom dresses. And they're actually a lot
There's some nice ones.
Very nice ones that are still in
some
decent
that
shape.
will be going bye-bye forever.
Like I ripped one all the way up the back and all the way,
But a couple of those are nice and you could still wear them.
Yeah. So that's what
They
that
are
was.
old, but
Good times. My son just went to his sophomore dance last week. The girls' dresses are this big.
we always wore long dresses.
They were this.
You wore short dresses. You had the short white ones and stuff.
Oh,
You had a
yeah,
short
but that
black
came to
one.
my knee. No.
But we never wore short dresses.
They were this big.
Yeah.
They
like
were
those
this
little
big.
Bodycon.
Don't bend
Right?
over.
Con?
They were like tube tops.
Is that the word?
Tube tops. That's what I call them.
Tube top. Do you remember the jumpers we had?
Multiples.
With
I have it on in the picture that Katie sent us last night. Our cousin sent us a picture of like old school. It was on Instagram. Our grandmother, and it was a long time ago.
Our mom,
I have on a red
aunt.
multiple.
So there were, well, yeah, I guess that's what they were called.
Multiples.
I just remember it was a jumpsuit. It was a full jumpsuit, long sleeves, pants, had a zipper, and then you wore like a scrunchy
Tube top
cummerbund.
Yes.
Around the middle to like separate it.
Yes.
I loved mine.
That's
Like,
what
I had a couple of them.
Yeah, we all did.
I loved them.
Anyway, if you grew up in the 80s, you know what we're talking about. All right, so let's get to what we have finished. You want to do finished objects first?
Yeah. So
let's
this is for my personal pick for the make along. Her Instagram name is Hens and Chicks, and I wanted to use one of my new to use skills. So I bought her one of the nice little bucket bag backpacks that I made myself. And I embroidered for her. So I did a cute little flower arrangement in a little glass jar. And then I did some Instagram stalking. And she made a couple really cute little gnomes. And I put one of them on the other pocket.
It's very cute.
I didn't give him hair because I didn't think it needed it. But so there's her little bag. So this is being shipped to her this week. So she may, I don't know if she watches this, but she's going to see it on here and receive it like all at the same time. So that was I did this week, and I really, 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 really enjoyed making it.
How do you do it when there's a pocket? You just have to work like this?
Yeah.
Is it like tight?
It is tight. It's hard to like do your knots and stuff, so you have to work from the bottom up so that you can make your knots. But I did fine. And look, it made him like a little Fair Isle outfit.
Yes, because the
see his
pictures
little
of
Fair
her
Isle
stuff.
outfit. It's like
What's the name? What's her name on Instagram?
Hens and Chicks.
I'll find her.
There's underscores in there.
Oh, I got it.
So that's my one finished object.
This is her little guy that she made. There's a couple of
Right?
them.
Yeah, show that one.
Can you see them? Kind of. They're super
They're
cute.
cute, right?
Yeah.
So I thought, and I think she was selling them, but I don't care. The fact that she made them means she likes them, and I thought they were super cute. And I needed something on the other pocket, like so this was mine. I showed it on the last one. I did flowers and a butterfly because we have a thing for butterflies in our family. So I wanted something else on the other side, and I don't know. I went with that.
Yep.
So my other finished object is an Azaka cowl, which is one of my patterns, but I did it with Sierra Yarn, which is a company that we sell at the farm, and maybe I'll hold it close. It has like little flecks of color in it, and I wanted to
perfect.
Yeah, I wanted to know if I could get one with fringe out of one skein, and I did, and I had like plenty left over, so we can offer it as a class at the farm and with the yarn too.
Perfect.
So I have that, and I will be giving this class if you are local to us. I have one scheduled for March 7th, but I will be scheduling them again. And lessons, I've been giving a lot of lessons lately, and if you are interested in a lesson, if you do live kind of local to us and you want to take a lesson, I'm flexible. So Fridays and Saturdays are my go-to lesson days, but I am free other days during the week. And if you want to learn something, I'm happy to just do a lesson. So if you have a project that you want to work on or a skill that you want to learn, I'm happy to do that. And we'll just schedule it whenever. And then we can do it private, or I can open it up to many people. I don't do that many people at once though. Right? It's nice to be able to give your attention to everybody evenly. Okay, so that's that on that. Those are my finished objects this week. Did you finish it? You finished this week.
I did. So our friend Robyn dyes yarn. And
Robyns Roost.
Robyns Roost.
Me.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. And she dyed yarn and then stopped dyeing yarn for a little while, but now she's back at it. And she's now selling her yarn on Etsy and also at our friend Paige's shop, Frame and Fiber. And she's going to be doing a trunk show during the New Jersey Wool Walk, which is coming up in April, I believe.
My poor dog wants to go up the
I
steps,
know.
and he paws at the bottom like, oh.
He's got a bad knee. And
Finny.
she asked me to knit a sample with her yarn. So
He did it.
she gave me yarn, and it is...
I have yarn too from her to show.
Really pretty. Let me find my tag so I can tell you exactly what it is. And I absolutely loved it. And I'm not just saying that because she's my friend. Because if I didn't like it, I wouldn't even talk
Feel
about
this
it.
one.
Ooh, what's that
I'm going to
one?
go get my tag. It's upstairs. You keep talking about yours. This is one of hers that she did. I'm also making a sample for her. So
I just found that package of fruit snacks in my knitting bag. That makes me so happy. They're the ones from Aldi. I love them. They're all out. That
we
makes
like
me...
the sharks.
I don't know. I get the blue
Sharks
box.
and dinos. You get the purple
Oh,
box.
yum. Okay, so this yarn. Let me find the skein of it. Aha, I found it. Okay, here's her tag. Oh my goodness, it's so blown out. Robyns Roost, there's all her information. Can you see that? This is the yarn that it is. Stellina Merino sock, fingering weight. The color she gave me was Forest. This is the color. It's pretty dead on. It's a little darker in person.
It's a little more olivey.
Yeah, tiny bit of sparkle in it. And she said I could do whatever I wanted with it. So I decided to hold it double. And I made a Kabuki hat by Caitlin Hunter.
Yeah, that's really cute.
I'd made one of these in the past.
Fuzzy on it.
And
it's a feather from my dance costume.
So I made one a couple years ago with mohair and DK. It calls for DK and a lace weight mohair. So I did two, I guess the fingering held double. and I
So
love it. So she gave me
Good
2.
pom-pom.
Thank you. So she gave me 2 skeins, and she's told me just to keep this and do whatever I want with it. So I am gonna, believe it or
How
not.
many skeins, how much yards is this? Make that.
Yeah. That's a
Do
good
that.
idea. I was gonna make socks. As much as I hate talking about socks, making socks. Oh, this is I made this a really long time ago. And it is the Star Shower by Hilary Smith Callis. I'll take it off so you can see it. And I knitted with yarn from Ashley Usling she had the Woolful podcast. She's doing a podcast again, but I don't remember what it is. And I used to love it. And
It's so pretty.
And I was one of her man on the street callers, so she would ask us questions and we'd have to call in and answer. So she gave this to me as a gift.
That was a voice podcast, not a video podcast, right?
Yeah. That was before YouTube was popular with the podcast, like, these things.
Yeah.
It was all listening. I loved her stuff. And the yarn, she dyed it with elderberry and walnut, and it's a merino cotton?
Yeah,
Cormo
cotton.
Cormo cotton. But it's like a cool shape.
Mm-hmm.
See it? Like,
I need to design a new crochet pattern.
Super easy.
And I've been trying to figure. And I love cowls like this that you can just throw on and you don't have to fuss with them.
I just kind of like.
I don't like this weird.
Me either.
thing.
I fold it down when I put it on.
Yeah.
But it's a nice size.
But I love it.
And it's a nice weight. Yeah, I put that on today because it was chilly in the house. It was cold this morning. New Jersey doesn't snow anymore. Whatever.
It snowed today. We had snowflakes.
It's flakes. But today decided to be freezing cold. Whatever.
So this one is Robyns also, and this is her cashmere merino sock. It's 80% merino, 10 cashmere, 10 nylon.
It's so soft.
460 yards. This is the fallen leaves colorway. I also have the pumpkin spice colorway.
That's brighter on there.
Much brighter on there.
It's more of like
those
a rust.
lights are.
Yeah, our lighting's terrible down here, but it is what it is. It's late.
Lighting's
This is the only
terrible
place.
everywhere.
It's very true. One day, do you think we'll ever be like fancy and have real
You know, I
lighting?
was in Staples a couple weeks ago, and they have all the lights for the podcast.
Really?
And I was like,
at Staples?
and I was like, maybe I should get one for us. And I was like, maybe not.
We should start
We'll
raising
see.
money for our podcast.
I need to purchase more koozies. I think that's more important.
Oh yeah, we need to gear up because Maryland's
Zero.
coming up.
I have 0 left. I have this one. Maybe one other.
Maryland's coming up. We're gonna need stuff to hand out, swag. My stool is very loose, and I'm like this.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I have whips. Right? Do you have
Whip
whips?
I do. I have whips.
Whips.
I have a fuzzy in my mouth, too.
All right, I'll go first. Did I show this at all?
Uh-uh.
I am making this
You may have showed it, like, when you started it.
Sold out in a crop. I absolutely love knitting this. It is knitted with marinated yarn. And I am to the point where it says that you're supposed to bind off. Yeah, no.
It barely covers your boobs.
Nope, not gonna happen. But unfortunately, I ran out of that color. The broomstick, this is broomstick, this purpley, light purple. I ran out, so I need to order another skein. And then I also thought, I'm like, well, I could just do like Fair Isle at the bottom. But I still have like, I mean,
You need a couple more
it's
inches.
super
You
wash.
need like 5 more inches.
I need a lot. Yeah, so my friend Robin had made one. I tried it on her. I didn't think I could wear crop sweaters at all. And then I tried hers on at Rhinebeck, and I was like, oh.
Well, you can wear it, especially over like a little dress that I have on right now.
Yeah, so this is my plan
this dress I just
for Maryland. This is what I'm hoping to wear, and I'm hoping to make a cute little tunic for underneath that's like a denim-y color, light denim, right?
Yeah.
So that's that. I'm loving knitting it.
I love it.
Caitlin Hunter. Look at me.
We love that Caitlin Hunter.
Love that Caitlin Hunter. And then I also have,
I
am
love
making,
the colors
I
so
bought
much.
yarn at Vogue. I bought yarn that was in a kit, and then I ended up not making what it was for. And so I saw Stephen West, I think I talked about this, and I saw this shawl, and I absolutely love it. It's like a blanket. So the edging is
I can't
now.
wear the big ones like that. I like trip on things. Like I can't see what's in front of me.
Well, yeah, but I
don't
sit at
know.
a desk all day. So to me, I can wrap
you know
myself
what?
up in it. And I'm big.
Yeah.
I'm a bigger girl.
I couldn't wear those when I worked at the jewelry store
Oh, yeah,
because I
'cause
literally
you-
would like knock knock, and we had like pottery and stuff. I would knock things over. So I really couldn't. But now I probably could. Well, now I'm like in leggings and a sweatshirt during the day.
Yeah, but you could wear it. So this is just the edging. Oh, there's my Progress Keeper by Chevy Rell.
I think I need to order some more of those. I love them so much.
And this is telling me, it's not actually, it's telling me it's the right side because really it looks the same because that Stephen West's stuff is like no joke garden stitch craziness.
I think it would be fun to just stop like this.
Right? Look at how gigantic this is.
Caterpillar.
And I
would wear it just like this. Like this would be perfect for me. I would wrap it around a couple times.
Well, I don't even have close to the amount of yarn that I'm supposed to have to do the whole. Look at how big this thing is.
It's gigantic. It's look. So look, what we're holding up is just this little tiny border. It's literally a quarter of the whole thing.
And I feel like mine is way bigger than anyone else's.
Did you do too many? No. You're not so good at the math.
I can count to 65. There's 65 wedges.
Are you sure?
So it's really cool. You do for knitters, you'll understand. Mm-hmm. You do like short rows. So see, you do them one way.
I love this.
And then you do 5 going the other way, right? So it does this like cool thing. And then when I got to like here, I ran out of one of the colors, but Stephen West doesn't care. I just picked up some other stuff.
I don't care.
You don't care. It's all good, right? I
think if I was a knitter, I would love his stuff because it's really
awesome.
Like do your own. Like it's almost like the Sayori weaving that we do. It's like kind of funky. Just go with it.
Do it. So anyway, that's that.
Oh, I love it.
It's gonna be huge and awesome, and I can't wait.
That's like enough for me.
Look at that thing.
I decided I need a new cool scarf because today I was like, ooh, I wanted a scarf and I just had nothing.
So this is still like, I still have a long time on this. It's like
I feel so fancy right now.
You look, well, we were at a bridal shower today and you stayed fancy.
Well, I got rid of my little fancy.
Yeah, but your hair is done and stuff.
It's done.
I can't do my hair like you. I tried.
And
it doesn't work.
I straightened it with a straightener and then did the curls today and
I don't have the patience. So that's that. They're my works in progress for knitting.
All right, wait, I got some works in progress. So I'll show them. And then we'll go back to yours because yours are another craft.
It is another craft.
Okay, so now I am working on a Tunisian backwoods slouchy, which is one of the patterns that I tested. And we match. And I like the pattern so much, and it's a really, really, really fun, easy, super easy Tunisian. So
is that the one you wore to New York?
Yes. And I made one while we were in New York, and I want to give a class on it because it's a really fun.
So you don't work in the round, you work flat.
You work this hat flat, and then you join it. So you only need a regular Tunisian hook, or this one has the cord. This is the Knitter's Pride. It has the cord. I almost hit myself right in the face. That was like, it moved my hair.
Tooth out. How did you knock your tooth out? My Tunisian crochet hook.
So I want to have nice samples done in maybe a couple of the sizes and give a class. So if you want to take a Tunisian class, it's a really, really fun. So you work your brim regular with a regular crochet hook back and forth. So you have a long strip, and then you pick them up and you start working your Tunisian stitches. And
it looks just like knitting.
It's so pretty. And it does. It looks like pearls on the back, too.
Yeah.
It looks like a pearl.
It really does.
But I like it a lot. The scarf I was wearing is Tunisian that I'd never put back on. That might be the only whip I really have. I have a sock going that I think I'm ripping out.
Oh, someone commented on how to make the stretchy cup.
Yeah. And this brim, I think is going to be what I do.
Oh.
It's a nice stretchy brim, and it's really, really easy. I just need the right size hook. So that's my plan. Because it's a smaller Tunisian hook I'm using for the sock. And then for Robin, I'm just doing a farm girl.
Oh my god, it's past 8:30. It is day 40. Is that terrible? I literally cannot stay awake anymore. I lay on the couch. And I put TV on and I fall asleep. Unless I have band. If I band on Tuesday nights and I get home at 9 o'clock and then I watched This Is Us, which totally has sucked me back in.
And it's funny, I haven't watched it yet this season. I'm waiting until the season's over. I'm just going to watch them all.
I have my moments with This Is Us where I'm like, I'm over it. I'm totally back in. Then when I finish at like 10ish, I'm wide awake. And then I watch The Voice that I recorded.
I like The Voice.
And then I stay up till midnight. And then Wednesday morning is terrible.
Nick Jonas.
Oh, he's adorable.
He's great. I like
his diabetes. You know that?
No.
Yeah.
Type 1?
Yeah. I think they are wonderful. Did you see when Blake Shelton brought the puppy out?
Yes. This puppy's going back to the
shelter. I love it.
I forgot I have a finished object. I'm so sad.
What's wrong with it?
So I came up with this pattern all on my own. I made this really awesome Tunisian hat. I thought, this is it. I'm going to write the pattern. Look how fun it is.
What's the problem?
It doesn't stretch. You can't get it on your head. Grant can't even get on his head.
What'd you do wrong? Is
I
it the
thought
Fair Isle?
Yeah, it's... Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
It's the
happens
floats.
in Fair Isle. Your floats are too tight.
So my floats are too tight, and I thought I was doing them loose.
You did not do them loose.
I did not do them loose enough, but look at them. I thought that they were loose.
No, it doesn't even come
I have
close.
to rip the whole thing out.
Oh, yeah, you can't. Nope.
I was like, well, it's not gonna fit me, but it'll definitely fit a little kid. So I'll just.
So
No.
this is a Fair Isle problem if you're a knitter too. This part gets very tight if you don't carefully like move your floats like as you go. Yeah, you did a terrible job. It looks beautiful, but it doesn't fit.
And my seam is terrible.
Ooh.
It's ugly. It's very ugly.
Well,
It's my first time doing it.
I
So
think
it looks really
your pattern
nice.
is probably fine. It's just your technique.
It's just technique.
You just gotta loosen that up, or go to a bigger hook. Knitting, sometimes people have to go to a bigger.
Oh, I would go like 2 up on that.
Go to a bigger
right?
needle for knitting. I don't have to anymore, but when you're first a Fair Isle, like a newbie, you do that.
Yeah, something happened in the back there. We don't.
Okay,
We're not.
we have friends that are in Norway right now knitting. That looks like an amazing dream.
So do you guys follow Paige, the framer,
or Hey
Rachel from
Burberry,
Treehouse
Treehouse
Knits?
Oh my gosh, they are in
Somebody
Norway.
else is with them.
A whole bunch of people knitting. That looks amazing. And the Fair Isle that is happening over there, shut
It's
up.
insane.
Oh my God, all their sweaters, everyone they're meeting. I can't wait to hear every single detail. And Paige has done an awesome job of documenting and posting pictures.
And Rachel too.
Yeah, Rachel's even better.
The organ.
I'm so
Did you watch the organ videos?
No, but I'm so impressed by Paige because Paige tends to not take pictures in the moment. And
Yeah.
I told her, you have to promise me that you're going to take pictures. She said, I will try. And she even like writes like picture 1 is this, picture 2 is this. I wrote her, I'm like, I'm so proud
I loved
of
it.
you. It's amazing.
I'm so bad with taking pictures in the moment. Too.
I know you
don't
are.
do it.
I'm good at it, and Andy's amazing.
terrible.
Our sister Andy, like, she's like a
She's the
superstar with that.
best.
So that's that. That's what we made. I guess can I show this giant?
Yeah.
How am
Yeah.
I going to do this though?
Oh, we'll just back up and we'll hold it up. I'll help you.
All right,
My
so-
poor doggy.
You guys have heard me with the college quilt.
It's
stuff,
official.
and it is official. Today, this morning, my son committed to University of Pittsburgh, and we are very excited. And he's going to be 6 hours away, but I'm very excited. And as a mom, I feel 100% confident that is where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, definitely.
And he's going to do great. And I know it's going to be great. And but anyway, so I've been working on this college quilt for him that is totally not the colors of his college. And I had a dream. I had cut all the pieces. So this was months ago. Cut all the pieces. And I had a dream that we were moving him into University of Pittsburgh. And he said, Mom, it doesn't really match my colors of the school and the Steelers. Can you make me a new quilt? So I did ask him again. We're still going to send this quilt, right? He's like, yeah. So I said I'd make him a blue and yellow knitted something.
Yeah, University of Pittsburgh is blue,
It's blue. It
and
used
yellow,
to be
like
navy.
royal blue.
It used to be navy and gold, and it just switched this year to like a very bright blue and a very bright yellow. I like the old colors better. But anyway, I'm almost done.
Oh, that's a pin.
What?
There's something sharp right there.
No,
that's one of the basting things.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a pin.
All right, ready? It's almost done. Can you see it?
Yeah, they can
You
see
can
it.
right?
The color's not so good.
Yeah, you
but
can see it. So this is the Diamond Ripple quilt by Then Came June or something like that. Wait here. Hold on.
Oh,
Go like,
well, I don't have a corner.
take that corner.
Take this corner. Okay.
So, ta-da! Can
It's
you
so
see?
nice.
So it's
Yeah,
pretty
you can
big.
see like almost. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So there it is. Very cool,
Here,
right?
See the colors up close better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There's the color. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's so nice. Oh, it feels so good.
Right.
And this batting was what most people recommended,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. When I asked you guys what to use, this was the majority.
And you use the little.
It's like a little gun. It looks like a price tag thing.
I got it for my mother-in-law for Christmas.
Yeah. My friend Joan let me borrow
So if you're a
hers.
quilter and you don't have one, go get one. Joann's has them for
Yeah.
like $4 or something.
So
I bought it for.
anyway, this is it. It's gonna go to college and get all dirty.
Uh-huh. He knows he has to wash it, right?
Yeah. We'll see. But he's excited. I just work on it usually on Sundays when we watch football. That's when I would just sit and do it. And now that football's not on TV anymore, I'm still trying to do it on Sundays. Seems to be a good day for quilting. Anyway, that's that.
Okay.
So that's everything I'm working on.
So
And-
I have something new that I did last week.
What'd you do?
I recorded a bunch of video tutorials,
Oh, right.
and I put them on my other YouTube channel, which is just my name, Liz Alvino. And I have, if you are a beginning crocheter, it goes along with my beginning class. So I have super basic, getting started with single crochet. I have another one, super basic, double crochet. And then I have some other techniques that I use in some of my patterns that are on there.
Is it public or do you have to be a
Th-
student?
yeah, those are public. I do
Look
have
at you,
I have a
serving
new
the
Farm Girl
public.
one, and that is getting started with the Farm Girl shawl, and that is private. I will be sending that. I will be putting a link out to anyone who has purchased either the Farm Girl cowl or shawl pattern, and I'll send you that specific link, and you'll have that. Because it's a little tricky, especially if you're not an advanced crocheter. Because it's not an advanced pattern, but that first little bit getting started, it's like just a couple little stitches and flipping and
You see Debbie making one?
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the Rhineback colorway.
yeah,
Which
I
is
love
awesome.
it. Looks nice.
Yep. What else? Oh, I read
You
a
have a
book,
book.
and I want to talk about. I read Olive Kitteridge by Elizabeth Strout.
talked about this.
years ago. Did I talk about my second one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because I said all of the other reindeer.
yes. So yeah, I read that, and it was very good. And
You were
I'm-
talking about books with Aunt Kathy today.
Yeah, and I'm
What
reading.
did she suggest?
I'm reading The Dutch House right now because I've been watching Mamie. I forget Mamie's YouTube video that I swear that she and Debbie are related somehow, but Debbie says no. She has no cousins or sisters in upstate New York, but I'm telling you, they're related somehow. Wouldn't that be something if they found out
It would be.
ancestry DNA?
Yeah.
And so Mamie is a big reader, and she also learned to knit just recently. And I've been watching her podcast for about a year now, and she will go on and talk about the books. She reads books like 2 a week. You know,
Wow.
and she goes through them, and she works full time. So she's amazing reader.
Like lunch break, snack time.
I guess so. Or at
Rest time,
nighttime.
downtime, reads.
Yeah, and she watches TV too. She talks about what she's watching.
Yeah.
And anyway, she read The Dutch House and liked it, so I picked that up from the library, and I'm enjoying it so far. I'm not all that into it, and the reviews are great. So Aunt Kathy said today that it took her a little while to get into it, and then when she got into it, she loved it. So, but we like all the same books.
And what's Aunt Kathy reading now? She gave you a book.
Oh yeah, I wrote it down. Hold on.
That way, if anybody's interested.
She liked it, and we seem to like the same. The School of Essential Ingredients. I've never read it. And the other one that the Toads just read and people seem to love is the 10,000 Doors of January.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check that one out too. Yeah, so that's what I'm reading right now. I'm enjoying it.
Okay. I think that's all I have
It was
this
very
evening.
controlled, and we were very behaved.
And the children were sleeping.
See?
No screaming kids.
No thumbs
No
down.
yelling moms.
Maybe.
All right. So I guess that's it.
That's it.
Until next time.
Can we give a little shout out to Chevy Rell and
Yeah.
Dan? And we're sorry to hear about your little Olive girl.
Poor little
Very sad. So the YouTube world is sad for you guys, and you are a good mom and dad to that little girl.
I'm waiting for it to happen to ours next.
Mine too. Mine's 14. It's going to be terrible.
Mine's 9, but he's really lumpy.
Yeah, he's
not
lumpy.
doing so
No, he's not
good.
doing so good. It's tough. Anyway.
We had him before we had kids.
Yeah, that's hard too when you have them before kids.
Okay.
On that note. All right. Hope you're all making stuff and having fun. So, subscribe and like and tell
Follow
your
us on
friends and
Instagram because
follow.
we post a lot more over there.
Yes, we
Okay?
do. All
I
right.
hope you enjoyed the dresses at the beginning. I hope I got them in. Cheers.